Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading, your next reason to celebrate. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles, and in pile 1 we are using the Modern Witch Tarot, and this is the Sun from that deck. In pile 2, we're using the Åstromatrix Tarot, and this is the Sun from that deck. In pile 3, we're using Tarot of the Owls, and this is the Sun card from that deck. Okay, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can just pause the video. Otherwise, you'll find the timestamps shared in the commentary section. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. So, we're going to start with your oracle cards to see what's going to be the next reason for you to celebrate. And you have Stick Insect. Stillness, awareness, discernment, and composure. Okay. You have Gold, attract abundance. Wow. The stick insect also makes me feel like you're waiting for this to come. You know, because it's so still. Stillness, awareness, discernment, composure. Yeah, it just makes me feel like you've been waiting for something to come to you here, to be attracted to you. You have Friendship. Bring to me friendship true, sharing laughter, understanding too. So yeah, it could definitely be a new friend coming into your life, or you having good times with a friend of yours. You have Orphaned. Lonely days are over is what I heard here. The lonely days are over. You are definitely attracting abundant friendships. Yeah, abundant friendships. The Orphaned here makes me feel like, yeah, you lost your parents and your family, or, like, not literally saying, but like, you've been feeling lonely in some way. Maybe you had to deal with a lot of things alone, or you were going through some troublesome times. And yeah, I just hear like lonely days are over. And it's time for... It is actually time for celebrations, and I think one reason for you to celebrate is kind of that it's going to be more space and room in your life to connect with your friends, to attract new people into your life, and to have a good time. Yeah, but let's continue here. We have a couple of oracle cards left. Dare to be happy. Yeah, look at that. Your next reason to celebrate is that you're gonna be like celebrating just being, I don't know, free and happy. And look at this, there's a person carrying you. So I think for you it's like a lot about relationships and connection to other people. And like even the stick insect here kind of feels like it's kind of, isn't it lonely in some way? Yeah, it feels like it's alone or lonely, or it's just standing there, sitting there and holding its composure and being still. Being still. I think there's an opening in your life that is like, it feels like, yeah, an opening or like a new cycle beginning. I know when we're recording this reading, it's Venus retrograde. So it could even be that you had to let go of some friendships here with the Orphaned. Maybe some, bad friendships that you had, and that closed you off for new people, maybe, it says dare to be happy. So it feels like, yeah, something definitely, you lost something here, or somebody made you disappointed. We have a 5 here. It makes me think of 5 of Cups or 5 of Pentacles, which both signifies, kind of loss or something that happened in the past that made you feel lonely and sad and disappointed in some way. It doesn't have to be disappointed, but yeah, you experience some kind of sadness here. And I think because we have friendship here, and you riding, on the back of a a friend here, or it could be a lover even. I don't know what you're spreading here, but it kind of feels like, yeah, I'm just getting this nice vibe of hanging, being with somebody that makes you happy. So I feel like, yeah, I keep hearing like lonely days are over. It's time to let go of the past disappointments and attract new friendships into your life. And or with old friends, and also love to go kind of maybe into the next stage. So, we have Prince. Wow, oh, look at that. Romantic charm and potential. Romantic charm and potential for power. Shadow attribute. Using power for self-aggrandizement. Okay, let's forget about that word. But yeah, the prince, the light attribute is kind of romantic charm, but the shadow attribute is using the power in a bad way. So I feel like, yeah, I keep feeling like you went through difficulties when it came to your relationships. Maybe even like both friends and partners. So I feel like there's a shift in the cycle where you're gonna dare to be happy, because I think like one part of yourself closed yourself off for friends, or there's like a subconscious part of you maybe that are, I don't know, judging people, or like you have heart wall, or pushing people away, or you're not that open maybe, or you are too open. Like I feel like there's two contrasts here. Either you're like too open and you're throwing yourself into new friendships and relationships, and they always seem to disappoint you, or you're like you got burned by friends and partners in the past, and then you just closed off, and now you're being like very skeptical of letting new people in. So anyways, I feel like, yeah, it's shifting here. This is shifting here. And the prince, yeah, prince here. I just feel like, yeah, prince is kind of like hitting the jackpot. I don't know where I got it from, but I heard that. So it makes me feel like, and you know what, prince, can be very, if we look at the storybooks, prince is always very kind and very compassionate, and always very chivalrous. I can't say that word, chivalrous. Yeah, it was hard words today. So I feel like there is people in your life already, maybe already in your life, that you're gonna start to appreciate more, because you're finding out who your true friends are. And I feel like, yeah, some people are gonna go also. You're letting go of some people that are not your friends, that you feel like you outgrow, or you're just like, yeah, I can't hold on to these people anymore. But the ones that are really your friends are gonna be, it feels like you're deepening the relationship. And if you don't have friendships or partnerships, and you've been in some kind of cycle, where it really hasn't been working out, I feel like there's gonna be an opening now where you are attracting higher, nicer people. And it could be that it was something that you needed to, because the orphan here, I just want to say, like, it feels like something that you've been carrying within you that has some kind of a deeper thing to it. Why you kept, maybe for some of you, maybe it's been a whole cycle. Friends kept disappointing you, partners kept disappointing you. Could have been for some of you, because we have the orphan here, something to do with your relationship with your mother and father, and how they disappointed you. That like a pattern then keep repeating itself in the other people that you meet, your partners and your friends. They disappoint you in the same way, or you keep reliving this. But I feel like something has like changed within you, and I feel like you are ready for a new relationship cycle. Yeah, a new relationship cycle, both romantic and with friendships. Just overall, all types of relationships. And the stick insect here also makes me think like you are more grounded. You're more, like, it feels like your personal integrity, your boundaries has become stronger. You know more what you want. Could even be that you've been healing and working with this orphan feeling here. The past pain or disappointment. It just feels like you're valuing yourself more, and I feel like you've been raising your vibration. And with this you kind of opened the door for yourself. You did this to yourself. The choices that you made, maybe working with your healing, or maybe letting go of people that you don't resonate with, because holding on to bad relationships, friendships that you actually are toxic, or it's like it's not what do you say? It's like not give and take, you know, equally give and take, equally listen and talk. You know, it's been unbalanced relationship. When we have a lot of those, you know, we close the door and energy for other types of relationships coming in. I feel like you were going through a whole relationship recycling. I don't know, recycling, yeah, like detoxing, relationship detoxing. So there's some is going, some is staying and going deeper also as well, and some new is coming in. And you have lust here. Yeah, look at that, lust. So Pluto in Aries in the first house. So you've been dealing with a lot of people with ego and maybe desire, and I would say like shallow relationships, or like, you know, it's been like, it feels like it's been like a lot of drama, a bit more shallow relationship without like yeah, it just feels like a bit shallow relationship. You know, the first house is about the ego, identity, and personality, but we have lust here. So I feel like there's a whole shift in your relationship area here. You know, you have Pluto here, it's death and rebirth. You're really letting go now of the bad relationships, and even the relationship with yourself. You know, look at this. I have censored the body here. Makes me feel like, yeah, you had some kind of relationship with your own body and yourself, and I feel like that is kind of the cause here, because you became better friends with yourself. Yeah, you became better friends with yourself, with your self-worth, with what you want and what you desire. And so your self-love has grown, and because of that, there's certain people in your life that you just don't resonate with anymore, especially not their behavior, and it just doesn't work with you anymore. So I think, yeah, you're letting that go. For some of you, you've been stuck, you know, kind of in a cycle of just like not letting people in because of past fears. And I feel like there's an opening now coming, because I feel like something is stirring up within your heart. You know, we have green here. You're ready now you're ready to be there, to be happy. There can be friends for you. You know, some of you are really skeptical, yeah, but there can be friends for you. So it has more to do with you and the people around you, because sometimes it's easy to say, yeah, you know, there's only stupid people out there, so yeah, I'm never gonna find someone that is a bit normal that I can like become friends with. And you know, it's very difficult to become friends, because friendships takes time. You know, it takes time to grow a friendship, because we have to go through a lot of stuff with our friends, and that's how we are strengthening the bonds and the relationship grows. But if we're never taking that first step, just opening up to meeting people, because we're so scared of getting burned again, we don't want to go through the hustle and fuss, you know, we're never gonna have, you know, closing, you know, pushing other people away kind of is the same thing as pushing a part of ourselves away, because we as a human race, you know, we are made for, you know, being with each other, connecting with each other. The relationship part is actually very important. So it kind of feels like it's together with the relationship with yourself is growing, and with that you are, like I said, opening up for you're having a relationship with other people. And I think, you know, you're really starting to attract good relationships. So don't let the past color this. Don't let the past pain, you don't have to drag that with you anymore. You know, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be like that again, you know. So just dare to be happy here. Dare to be happy. I feel like some of you really, really have friends that are like always there for you. And I feel like, yeah, you're going to start feeling really gratitude maybe to the friends that you have. And maybe it was because you went through something really difficult here, you know, with the lust, and you went through a whole transformation or some kind of challenge, and that made you just more grateful of the people that you had around you in those difficult times. So for some of you, it's really going to be like celebrating, you know, just celebrating. Yeah, I want to say that also, celebrating that a difficult period of your life is over, and that more fun times is coming in, and also having gratitude over the people that stood by you through this. And for like I said, for the ones that don't have this, somebody that stood by you, something has shifted within your energy. I feel like you went through something and it like shook you, you know, it was difficult, and somehow your heart opened up a bit. And with this heart opening up a bit, you opened the door a bit to new people coming in. So there's going to be some new people coming into your life, and I think you've really been missing love and friendship and connection. So it's going to be very healing for you to start to feel that, you know, to have friends, people around you that's kind, you know, they want the best for you. And yeah, people that are kind and just liking you the way you are. Actually genuinely liking you with no weird things around it. So we have a couple of tarot cards here. I mean, you got the sun, yeah. So yeah, happier times are definitely coming. Happier, you know, you have gold here. So yeah, happier times are coming. 9 of Pentacles, wow, look at you. So yeah, 9 of Pentacles really tells me how I really keep feeling like you went through something tough and it really shook you and it really tested you. It feels like universe tested you, or your life really, you were put up to a test. And I feel like you won the test. And the test is kind of felt like it was with yourself. You know, you were the biggest struggle here you had was kind of handling yourself, guiding yourself through this. And I really feel like, yeah, you did it. You did it. I see here, like you succeeded. And you came out here on the other side. The sun is shining again. You feel successful. You feel happy. And something happened within your energy. Like I said, you have opened up more. You're more soft, more loving, more open to the world. Even if you're not as scared anymore. You know, 9 of Pentacles, you're independent here and free. So you freed yourself from yourself. Does that make sense? You freed yourself from yourself or from your past. Something from your past. Knight of Cups. Yeah, look at this. Here they come. Your friends, your prince, your princess, or, you know, yeah, your friends. The love is coming here. And also feels like it kind of feels like Knight of Cups is also you. You are more you're following your heart much more now. You became softer, you know. It's like that. I remember like a couple of years ago, I realized I was a very arrogant person, and I asked my guides, you know, I said, okay, I want to become more humble because I could see my ego, you know, it was a bit too edgy. So I asked my guides, please, can we work on this? And yeah, wow, they worked. I think we're still working on that. Yeah, because they many times, you know, they they hit a frying pan in my head, like I said. It's like, you know, you like tower moments. And I know, you know, you become very humble when you are broken down, you know, into pieces, and you know, you're really like, you need friends, you need support. That is when you're really like, wow. So, and it made me very humble. And the reason why I'm saying this is kind of, I feel like something like this happened with you, where you went through something difficult and you had to face yourself and get over yourself, heal yourself, get over, come into some certain insights about yourself and your life and the people in it. And I think it changed you a lot. And I think it changed you in such a positive way. And I see you now moving into being more open, and with that, attracting, you know, nicer things into your life. And especially, like I said, in your relationships. Knight of Cups, Page of Wands. Yeah, look at that. New energy. You are ready for a new adventure. You know, you've been maybe in that cave mode, hermit mode, you know, or, you know, you've been living your life in a very specific way, you know, doing the same things maybe, or being with the same people. So I feel like Page of Wands here tells me that you're ready to expand more. You're ready to be more adventurous when it comes to your life and your relationship. And I think it's gonna be for you just fun to not hold yourself back so much, because I think you've been holding yourself back. And it feels like you're not doing that anymore. So yeah, it's gonna be fun, and it's gonna give you a lot of reasons to celebrate just being in that lighter, more open energy, and being inspired to contact people, to be out there, to try new things, try new things and go new places. So there's very youthful energy here with Page of Wands, showing how you are off into that new energy. And I feel like the burdens of the past is not on your shoulders anymore. You're not carrying that anymore. You look a bit, look at that. You look a bit worried. You see that with your face here? Let me see here. Yeah, you look like you're a bit worried. But you're looking at I think it kind of looks like you're looking at the staff. Your seat's growing. You're like, yeah, I'm a bit worried, but I'm going to do it anyways, because, yeah, I'm ready to try this out. So you got rid of some past fears or people or things that hold you back, and now you're taking your first steps into just a new type of life. Yeah, a new type of life where your energy really shifted a lot. And, you know, because your energy shifted a lot things you had to let go of things are gonna fall off. Some people you're not even gonna choose to let go of. They're just gonna kind of, you know, you're just gonna be separated by life. And that's what happens when our vibration shifts so much. Kind of, you know, it just happens, you know, things doesn't resonate with you anymore. Just turn another side here. So I think it kind of looks like, also I really like that we have this card at the end, because we have no idea what's coming here. She's worried about the future here. The future is not known here. You have no idea, but still Page of Wands here shows there is a curiosity now. Before there was fear maybe to even go outside and connect with people or try things, or, you know, travel even, you know, Page of Wands. The Wands makes me think of travel, adventure. Yeah, you didn't even want, you stopped yourself before you even got there. But now you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go now. I have no idea what's here. The reading stops here. We have no idea what comes here. But if we look at the card on top here, dare to be happy. Wow, it goes so good together. So you are finding the inspiration and the lust. Yeah, we got lust here. Yeah, look at that. So lust from, you're finding the passion and the lust for exploring life more. You want to be happy now. You're daring to be happy now. Could even be that you are really like, going outside your comfort zone, doing things that you could never imagine yourself doing before, but now you want to be happy. Now something has awakened within your heart. Something is alive within you. Something is moving within you, and it's saying like, I want more from my life. I want more, and I can't let the past, you know, hold me back anymore. And because you went through some tower moment also, I really think like, yeah, for some of you, you really went through some kind of spiritual awakening or something that shook you a bit. And this shows how you're coming out of that. You're coming out of that. You're finding your ground here with Nine of Pentacles. You're feeling like, okay, I'm good. I'm not just good. I feel very like confident, and I feel like very strong now because you released something. So yeah, you release something, you feel strong, you feel confident, and something has stirred within your heart. Now you want to see what the world can offer you, what is out there in the world for you, because you were held back by the past fears and living your life maybe, you know, the same way every day with the same friends and the same dramas. But now it's like you outgrown everything. So it's like you're going on an adventure into the unknown to find out what life actually has to give you. Yeah. So pile number 1, this became a beautiful, beautiful reading. And this was your reading. So if you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. So we're going to start with your oracle cards. And you have Black Cockatoo, Herald, Confidence, Companionship, and Communication. You have Green, Revitalize your nervous system. Okay. You have Justice. By the power of 3 by 3, Mat, deliver justice to me. Okay, something is becoming balanced here. You got All That Glitters. All that glitters is not gold. I heard lesson learned. Yeah, I heard your lesson has been learned. The 5 here makes me think of the Hierophant actually in the tarot. Okay, let's just continue here. Thank God. Yeah, look at that. Savior, you know, you're being saved here. We have 55 here also, which signifies positive change. And thank God. You're getting out of something. Pile number 2, you are getting out of something that has been troubling your mind, I think, you know. And I just want to say, I feel like your troubles, the thing that has been troubling your mind for a very long time, I think you're about to get peace in your mind, and that this is going to solve here. And all that glitters is not gold makes me think like there was something in your life that what you thought was going to give you something good, there was an expectation that this would give you something good, and it didn't give you what you wanted. And I feel like, yes, it didn't give you what you wanted, but something else is helping you here. So it's like, could be like something was lost, or something didn't go its way, something was destroyed, or like you choose the path and it was the wrong one, or it was not the way you were thinking it in your mind. You know, you saw something that was glittering here and you were like, ooh, I want to go there. With confidence, you went there and you thought like, this is for me. This is going to be so damn good. I'm going to be so happy. And then it ended up maybe disappointing you in some way. And, you know, 16 is, I'm seeing the numbers today as a tarot card. 16 is the Tower. So, you know, it's the, all that glitters is not gold. And then we have the 16, you know, the Tower here. So the thing that was going to give you something good ended up breaking down, like the dream didn't get fulfilled, or you became disappointed, or something happened. But look here, thank God. Something is coming to save you. Something, whoops, look at that. Yeah, it's flying away here. Something is coming to save you here. Something better is coming here. We're going to see, we have 2 more cards here, but it feels like something better is coming here. 55, positive change. You are going to be led into the right track. The way it was supposed to be, maybe from the beginning. But justice here makes me think, yeah, this was something that maybe you needed to balance out along the way. So you faced this, you balanced out, it didn't give you what you wanted, and now, because this felt like this, the Tower broke it down, it's done, but now the real thing comes here. The real thing that is meant for you comes here. And it's better than this. It's like really better than that. Let's see the 2 last cards here. Addict. Helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Shadow attributes, compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority of your inner spirit. But addiction, I feel like you really wanted this, the glitter here. You were like, yeah, but this felt so good. I mean, yeah, I thought this was the thing that was for me. And you know, an addiction, when we have an addiction, kind of, we are very, what is it called? Like, we're fooling ourselves, you know, telling us all kind of reasons why not to let go of this. It could even be that it's really not good for us. You know, we know it's not good for us. It affects our nervous system. Yeah. So this thing has really been like affecting your body and your nervous system. You've been stressed. Maybe you've been struggling with fatigue or having difficult sleeping, or all of a sudden you have headaches and, you know, pain in your back and pain in your legs and I don't know what. So it feels like this was stressing you, but you kept holding on to it and trying to, yeah, but I want this to work, you know, I want to, it is glittering, I can see that it is for me, and I see, I kind of, you had a hard time giving up on this, and that's fine. And I think, you know, because we have the justice here, I think it's because of something maybe from your past lives, or something, yeah, because of something maybe from your past lives, or just something that you needed to learn, maybe. You know, you did one thing. Because this scenario can be like from you being in a relationship, or to you trying to create something. You know, you created something and then, you know, it didn't work out, and now you had to let it go so you can start creating on the thing that you were supposed to create on. You know, it could be anything here, you know. And so I feel like you learned something from this. This was just preparing you. All that glitters was just preparing you to be able to receive this. But the addict here makes me think like, yeah, you had a hard time letting go of that. You had a hard time, even if it was making you feel bad. Even if you were making it, yeah, with the black kukatu here, with confidence, companionship. I think it's like, you know, I don't think we're ever on a wrong path. So I think you were kind of on the wrong. You got some kind of vision. You got some kind of idea when it came to this, and it felt right. At some point, it did feel right, you know. And if you were like, yeah, it feels right, you know. It's a very difficult card here actually, because we have the masks here, we have the Tower, we have an angel looking at it. So it's like, is this good or is it bad for me? So it's been a lot of confusion here. And with you also, with the addict here, with you also kind of wanting this to work. You really wanted this to work, you know, you put a lot of effort into this. You put a lot of your emotions, you know, so much that you became stressed. Yeah. So yeah, you and maybe you even put years into this, and it's like, yeah, I don't want to give it up now. We've been trying, or I've been trying, or I've been working with this for so long. Like, do I have to give this up now? So what's the last card here? Originality. Wow. So Mercury in Aquarius in the 11th house. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's something better coming. There is something better coming. And like I said, it could be many different situations here. But I'm getting one thing, because we got 11th house and the originality and communication 2 times. Is some of you are like really try to do some creative endeavor or do something creatively, some project that you had and it really didn't work out. Could be that it's time to adjust that or let that go completely and start anew on something else. But thank God shows here, like, and with originality, your mind is going to open up to receive. Look at this. You're going to receive the star here. You're going to receive something here, the originality, you know, the Mercury in Aquarius. Yeah, you're going to receive new brilliant idea on how to move on. Or you're going to see clearly. You're going to see clearly. Your mind is going to open up. And I really feel like this has been troubling your mind. I feel like I'm rubbing my head now, actually. I feel like I'm getting a bit of a headache. So this has been troubling your mind. It's like you've been some of you really been stuck on this idea here, or this situation or person, you know, or this dream or vision that you have. And I don't think, like I said, I don't think it came from a bad place from the beginning. I don't think, maybe it doesn't even have to be bad, actually, but it was not completely. The reason why it completely doesn't work exactly the way you were thinking is because it was only meant to work for a certain time, and then it kind of, and then you balanced it out. You learned what you needed to learn, or you're learning what you needed to learn, and it was always meant to kind of not become the thing that would be your achievement, maybe, or your final goal. So So you're getting help here. You're getting help here coming. And, you know, thank God. So, you know, you're getting divine help with thank God. Divine help that is going to lead you into positive change. And look at you. You've been stranded here on the island. You've been here on the island. You're like, yeah, help me. Like, I don't know what to do now. Like, you have nothing here. You're alone here. You have a little, your clothes are worn out. You have a little cute little straw hat on. And, so in the white sailboat comes here to save you. So I think, it was difficult now. It was really difficult. It started out maybe very good, and then it's like, now I'm stuck. Now I'm stuck here on the island. I have no idea how to move on. But it's coming here with the originality, communication. Your mind is going to open up. You're going to get clarity. And I think also your body is going to calm down. Because, you've been stressed in your body. So peace is coming to your mind, to your body, and into your life, and expansion. And it's kind of nice because you're looking here at the addict here, and the addict is pushing you away here. So it kind of feels like I don't know. I just feel like the addict doesn't want to let go. But there's something higher coming in here, and I feel like divine intervention is coming here to give you clarity and help you move forward. Help you move forward to what is actually yours, to solve it for you, So you're gonna regain your confidence. I think you started out being very confident, and I think then you lost the confidence, because this put you up. It didn't work, or it put you up to a test or something. But obviously it was not the goal that you were seeking, you know. So there was an illusion here that you, after a while, you saw, okay, this is not going to work out, or this is not working out, you know. So I feel like you're going to get back your confidence, and you're going to be unstuck. And it could even be that you don't even know that you're stuck, because the addict here kind of feels like, you're still holding on, you know. You're still holding on. But I think, you know, because this card is really staring, you know, here right at you. So I think, you know, thank God comes here. Divine intervention is going to enter your mind here. And I think your guides are going to move you forward. They're going to make you open up and expand and see clearly at the situation without the desire to hold on to this with the addict here. Yeah, because the addict, it's a hard time, you know, addictions are hard to let go, very hard to let go of addictions. So yeah, so it's been a bit hard. It's okay. It is okay, of course, you know. We have our guides that can help us. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Yeah, 5 of Wands. Look at that. Saturn in Leo with 5 of Wands. I think you've been like really struggling with this in your mind. But actually here people are fighting with sticks. So it really could be that this situation here has been, there's been a ego conflict here between people or within yourself. But there's definitely been a struggle here. Fiery struggle, you know, with Leo and Saturn. Fiery karmic struggle even. And the Saturn is, you know, very unwilling to see things in a different way. You know, it's a very rigid planet. You know, it sees things in one way and it doesn't like move. So yeah, you've been very maybe rigid in your mind. You've been very seeing it only from one perspective maybe. And I think like I don't want to say like it was wrong. I want to say yeah, you know you were meant to walk on this path and you were meant to. It was not wrong, but it was just not right. 100% right. So, but it was not wrong because it was right also that you were meant to experience this, to learn something from this, to open up the door to something better. Maybe you couldn't receive the thing that was better before you knew what was wrong. You know, knowing what is wrong makes us know easier. We have an easier time to discern what is right. So you have Queen of Cups. Yeah, look at you. Queen of Cups. The emotional fulfillment that you were searching in the beginning of the quest that you went out here, when you were drawn to this gold here, you're gonna get that. Because I think this did not give you that. It's kind of like you have green here, you know. Instead of giving you that emotional contentment and satisfaction that you wanted, it actually stressed you. So it gave you the opposite of what you wanted. But I feel like you were gonna get that. It's coming here, you know. Another option, the better option is coming. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, wow, look at that. So there's a major breakthrough here. And I think really in your mind, like the way you look at this situation. So, you know, Ace of Swords. You know what I'm feeling? I felt like thunder. You know, when we have like lightning and thunder, there's a lot of like heat. I think it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, I don't even know how it works actually, but you know, a lot of moist, a lot of heat, it builds up, you know, and then it has to release. And then we have thunder and lightning. So I feel like something has really been building up here, and I really feel it in my head, in my crown chakra, in my third eye. So I think it's been difficult, and also because we have the masks here, it's been difficult to see what is what here. What is what? It's been a lot of illusions. It's been a lot of confusions, and I really feel like you're troubled mind. It's been troubling your mind a lot, to tricky and difficult just. And I feel like there's gonna be like a thunder and lightning cleansing and clearing out the air and the situation. And I feel like with that you're gonna get the clarity. You know, after a good thunder and lightning, after a good rainstorm, everything just feels so good. And just before, you know, we have thunder and lightning, it's very common to get a headache and feel like this pressure. So I really feel like there's some pressure on you. But look at this with Ace of Swords is going to clear out. Yeah, the devil. Devil goes very good with addiction, you know. Desire and holding on to things and karma and things that are actually toxic and karmic situations. So it's your reason to celebrate here, first of all, is like, yeah, I feel like this is coming to an end, the addiction, and which doesn't have to be an actual addiction, but it's kind of like holding on to or being kind of in these troubles of your life. with this thing that was at first looked like gold, but now it seems like it's not really giving you what you wanted. And it's been like the confusion going back and forth, not knowing what to do, and, you know, holding on maybe anyways. And I really feel like the big reason for you to celebrate is like there's gonna be a thunder and a lightning coming here. And I don't feel it in like a difficult way, because we have the Queen of Cups here and we have the Ace of Swords here. So there's no disruptive energies here. Even if we have the Tower here, you know, with 16, you know, it kind of feels like, no, I don't think it's going to be like a tower moment here. Ace of Swords just comes and cuts open the illusion. So I think you're just going to get like clarity. I think, like I said, I think your spirit guides is really working to help you now, because I feel like justice, yeah, you're done now. They couldn't maybe help you before because you needed to go through this lesson. You needed to go through some things here and face some emotions. But now I feel like they're saying, yeah, now you faced it. Now you faced it. You faced the demon in the eye, or you learned. You used your free will and you explored this and you tried this, and now we can come and help you. And I also feel like you're praying now. It kind of looks like you're like surrendering. You know, you're like, yeah, okay, I can't take it anymore. Can you please help me? For you, pile number 2, if you feel drawn to affirmations, or, you know, praying, you know, or asking your guides for help, and then I would say that is good, because our spirit team is always there to help us in one way or another. Doesn't mean that we don't have any responsibility, or that we're giving our power away, wanting someone else to save us, because it's kind of a it's kind of a team, you know. That's why it's called your spirit team, because we're working with them in team. It's like we do the job, we do what we can, and they help us also. So we're working together. So, but I feel like, yeah, you can connect with your guides and ask them and tell them, can you please help me with this, or can you please give me clarity about this? So yeah, they're still coming, I feel, you know, here. But it doesn't hurt for you to put out to put the bonfire here, to put a light up, to contact them, to tell them like, okay, because when we are telling our spirit guides, when we are like contacting them and telling them like, okay, I'm open for let go of this, and I want to help and support and guidance, we give them permission to come into our lives in a deeper way, because they are very, very, very they're respecting our experience here on earth as souls, because we came here to forget who we were and go through all these things without the connection. So they're really respecting that. So they only come in actually when it's kind of time to move on, when it's kind of in the soul contract to kind of move on. And I see it's like that with you. I see like this is, and with the Justice here really in the middle, you know, and with the 5 here making me think of the Hierophant card. I think you learned what you needed to learn. I feel like the scales has balanced now, you know, it's balanced now. And I think your soul is saying, yeah, now it's time to end this experience that you had and bring the thing that is actually for you, the thing that you thought this was going to give you, but it didn't. But now, because you balanced this out and you faced this and you learned whatever you want to, you're ready to get that. So yeah, praying to them and asking them to enter your life more clearly is definitely going to give them the permission to do so. I really felt that. And once again, don't give away your power. Always take your own steps. We have all the power within us to do what is right for ourselves and to take ourselves out of any difficult situation. But yeah, I mean, Queen of Cups, the Ace of Swords, I think you're going to handle this very, very good. I think you're ready. So I feel like, yeah, you're ready to let go of this. You have the 5 of Wands and the Devil on each side here, but you're kind of centered in the Queen of Cups and Ace of Swords. So I think, you know, because you are so ready to move on, I think this is going to go pretty good. Yeah, I think this is going to go pretty good. You're stable. You are stable in some way. You're confident. Yeah, you're confident in some way. Because, and I think what made you confident maybe was all this that you had to go through, all this fuss, you know, all this fuss made you like sick of it, tired of it, done with it, ready to move on. So that is helping you. That is really helping you. Mm-hmm. Okay, pile number 2. So this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. So let's start here with your oracle cards. I just want to say, like, in between here, between pile 2 and 3, I was just like happy, 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 happy. Yeah, I was singing happy, 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 and I felt like really how my energy went up. So yeah, happiness. I don't know, like some happiness in your life. Let's just see what happens here. Look at that. Lotus blue butterfly, transformation, becoming lightness and beauty. And this is funny because I had this deck forever and actually I don't know if I ever got this card. I don't recognize it actually, and it's one of my favorite decks. So becoming lightness, transformation, beauty. And I like it when it's a butterfly on the card. It kind of makes me feel like, yeah, the transformation is done. Because it's when it's a caterpillar, it has to go through that difficult transformation. But when it has become a butterfly, the transformation is done. So I think maybe you're celebrating because I was like, happy, happy, happy. I made my own happy, happy song. Maybe you're celebrating that the transformation is done and you're becoming more light now. But let's continue here. That was just the first card. So Auburn with ground yourself. Yeah, we have a number 11 here. Pile number 3. I definitely think that you went through some transformation. Some challenge or some transformation in your life. And now, then your next reason to celebrate is that's going to be done. You have good cheer. Yeah. I realized I had to censor this card, so I just did that. YouTube rules are pretty strict. So anyways, yeah, good cheer. I mean, that's insane. Happy, happy. Yeah, you're gonna be happy, happy because the transformation is done. And you're gonna feel grounded. I see it, fall time. Fall is actually my favorite season of all. Yeah, I really like fall. And it gives me this cozy feeling, Fall comes, at least here in Sweden, it's a bit cold. You can start making the fires, and you drink your tea and you're cozying up, underneath the blanket, watching a movie or something. So like I get like good times, happy times, cozy times are coming, and whatever you went through is over. Whatever transformation or difficulty that you went through is over now. You have regeneration. Yeah, look at that. It was difficult, We have an 11 here, and that really makes me think like, yeah, difficult spiritual lesson or path that you were on. And it kind of looks like this is a volcano or something, and then we have a tree here growing. Regeneration means that something broke down to rebuild itself better or something like that. So yeah, the cells regenerate themselves. I think it's kind of I don't know if I know this actually, but let's just go with what I'm saying. So I feel like something broke down and you had to rebuild yourself from that. You rebuild yourself, you went through something, and now you're coming back. Yeah, now you're coming back better, lighter, freer, more beautiful, with the beauty here as well, more grounded. Oops, look at that. So yeah. Clean up your mess. Yeah, you cleaned up your mess. Look at that. You made it even beautiful. You didn't just clean it up. You also made it very beautiful. So, yeah, something, like I said, you went through something difficult and it was challenging, and you took it. You did it. You did it. You did it also very good here. And I think also clean up your mess kind of makes me feel like this is the mess that is after the party. So whatever you went through here, whatever kind of transformation or thing that you went through, it kind of feels like you didn't have maybe time to do other things. So now you're making your life beautiful again. Yeah, you're coming back. There's a comeback here from something. So could even be that you were sick or something else, but something happened. Something happened with you. You were the caterpillar that went through the transformation. But your next reason to celebrate is that you're done, like I said. And now you're gonna have time to come. You're coming back, and you're cleaning up. You're taking charge of the things that you felt that was kind of left behind because you didn't have time to deal with that because you were dealing with something else. So it feels like now you are showing organizing your life again and picking up the pieces of the parts that was forgotten, and maybe you even didn't have time to clean your home. You're making everything look perfect again. Look at that. And you have a rabbit and a squirrel, and I don't know what the name in this is in English, but yeah, and the rabbit and the squirrel. But let's look at the last card here as well. Femme fatale. Wow. Okay. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Shadow attributes, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. Femme fatale. We have orange here. It makes me think of the sacral chakra. We have root chakra. You're coming back and feeling sexy. yeah. I mean, like a big comeback. You're doing like a big comeback. And I don't know what you went through, but you went through something that made you feel, like when you're sick and you're laying in bed and your hair is a mess and you don't have the energy to do the dishes, and you have so many things that you're falling behind on. You don't have time to answer all your emails, and you are like, there's snot running from your nose, and you're red, like your lips hurts and everything hurts because you've been like drying yourself off when you do snot, and I don't know, it just feels like something like that. It doesn't have to be that you've been sick, but like something made you lose your, like you didn't have time to tend to yourself and tend to your life in some way, I feel, because you were here on top of the volcano and you burned up and you rised up. You have burned down and now you're rising up. You burned down and now you're rising up, and you're coming back as this, I think, very beautiful. You're feeling good when you come back. It's a very like happy, yeah. Happy comeback here. Optimism. I mean, wow. Okay, so this very positive. I mean, pile number 3, if you feel drawn to this energy, very positive ending here for your story. So yeah, if you're worried that you have fallen behind things, or that your dreams, got forgotten, or that something has stopped or being stagnated or something, don't worry about that. It seems like everything is solving here. And I like this clean up your mess card. Kind of makes me feel like you're having energy again. Look at this. You're happy cleaning up this mess. You're like, yeah, I'm making everything beautiful again. I'm back now. Everything is okay. Like, I'm back on track. So, optimism. You have the moon in Sagittarius in the 9th house. Oh, I have another card here I have to censor. Okay, funny actually, I was just thinking, I always, the only thing I censor actually is breasts. Always breasts. So, with that said, it feels like, look at her, she's showing her back here. I think you're becoming more comfortable in who you are. Your beauty. For some of you, maybe you went through a breakup. I want to say that. Some of you went through a breakup. Of course, not all of you. It could be that you went through a breakup and now you're coming back more beautiful than ever, more confident in your... Maybe this relationship really made you... Or a breakup is difficult. A breakup is difficult. It's all these emotions. So maybe it really made you feel bad and you were crying, you're watching love movies and, feeling sad and all those things. And now there's a comeback here. So, but it doesn't have to be a breakup. But I feel like you haven't had time for yourself in that way. You didn't have time to be happy and positive. There was no room for that because you were dealing with something. You were here on the volcano. I mean, it's hard to be happy when you're standing on the volcano with this fire burning your feet, So with that said, root chakra, sacral chakra. So it could definitely be that it was something that you dealt with that had to do with your career, work, relationship, money, housing situation, something like that. Your feelings, something creative maybe with the orange here in the sacral chakra. But it was like, I feel like it was difficult. That I feel like it was difficult. Yeah, I feel like it was difficult. But forget about that. I mean, come back here. You're coming back with new optimism. You're coming back with new energy. You're feeling beautiful. You're feeling powerful. You're feeling in control of your life. And you're ready to expand and take the next step. And, you know, we have the 9th house. The 9th house here is about higher education, long distance travel, but also spirituality. So, but expansion makes me feel like, yeah, you're expanding now. And also because we have it in the moon. So I feel like you were in a place where you were very closed off. You know, you dealt with one thing and that was taking all your energy. There was not time for doing anything else. But now you're expanding, you're laughing, you're dancing, you're back on track, you're cleaning up the mess, and you're feeling more beautiful than ever. You're ready to take the world by storm or with the storm. Yeah, okay. So let's also do some tarot cards. There was a lot of disruptions also in this reading. You know, my phone was ringing. I don't know if you heard it. I had to stop the video 2 times to censor this. So I want to say, it feels like also there has been a lot of maybe unexpected stops for you in your path, and it could be that has been frustrating. It's like you've been trying to move on, but every time you're like every time you kind of feel like you're on the track, something else comes up and makes you, oh yeah, then I have to deal with this, and then that solves, but then something else happens and you have to deal with that. So I feel like there has been like a lot of stops, and I feel like frustration. I mean, yeah, so I feel like maybe you have been frustrated that things has not gone your way. And what I feel, we're gonna check the tarot cards, but what I feel here is like that is also changing. So I had a lot of cards falling out. Let's just put them back. Yeah, but I want to see the cards, what they say here, because yeah, I feel like it hasn't been a straight path for you. Even if you knew where you were going, a lot of unexpected things kept like showing up in the way, you know, because I get really this frustrated feeling. It's like, yeah, come on, like life, I want to go, like, why can't just things solve for me? Like every time something solves something else, like another problem shows up. Yeah, so I feel like really frustration here. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. Kind of feel, doesn't it feel like I don't know, why does he have this coin like really in his eye, or what is he doing? Hugging the coin, looking into the coin. So strange. It kind of also looks like quicksand here, doesn't it? Like looks like the coin is falling in. So 4 of Pentacles makes me feel like, first of all, like you know, because 4 of Pentacles kind of could show that you're holding on, you know, to something, and when we're holding on to something like that's usually out of fear. But it feels like, yeah, you've just been trying not to sink here. You've been trying to hold everything together, not sink. You've been trying not to make everything sink, because you knew you had a lot of things to tend to or take care of, but it was difficult maybe to handle everything here, because at one hand you were standing here on the volcano, your feet were burning, you know, you needed to read. This was something that really something was really happening that was taking up all your attention, but at the same time there was other things that needed to be tended to. So it was like, yeah, it was difficult here for you to hold everything together, is what I feel. 6 of Swords, yeah, look at that. You're finally moving on. Yeah, you're finally moving on. Pile number 2, 3, I mean. Yeah, so your path is being cleared. Obstacles are gone. I feel like the volcano is going to be done. You're cleaning up the mess. You can now like really like relax. Whoo, you can relax. Fall time is here. Cozy time is here. You can drink chocolate, you know, hot chocolate, you know, sitting next to the fire and just enjoy yourself. So calmer times are coming now, and movement is coming. If 4 of Pentacles feels like stagnation and blockage and like fear, you know, whoa, frustration. 6 of Swords is water, you know, moving forward, you know, over the water here. Even looks like, yeah, it's the ice here, kind of, it's very open here for you to move now. The obstacles are not in the way anymore. So there's a lot of obstacles that are gone now, and finally you are on your way. And not just that, happy. You're happy. And we have 4 of Swords. Wow. So yeah, peace Peace, peace, peace is coming to you. And you know, with the 2 swords here, 6 of swords and the 4 of swords. Yeah, so this had really been, it's been troubling you. It's been difficult. And it's been, yeah, it's been troubling you. It's been taking a lot of space in your head and in your life. So now peace is coming here. And look at this, how happy this owl is, like peacefully, blissfully, just like, okay, I can rest now. But you look like the owl is smiling here. So you're very happy with the end result of this. You're very happy with your comeback. You're coming back stronger than ever. You're coming back more optimistic, more expanded, more beautiful than ever, more light than ever. It's not just that you're coming back, you're becoming back like a better version of yourself. And King of Pentacles, wow. So yeah, you're taking up speed. You know, not because King of Pentacles says speed, but it's like you go from 4 of Pentacles and you jump to the King of Pentacles. So you go from fear and struggle and blockages to success, to success and achievements, you know, building your empire. So you didn't have time to build on your empire. And now you're not just building it. You are like King of Pentacles, like really building it. Like it becomes beautiful here. And the last card here is 6 of Wands, success. You are moving now towards that success that you've been moving towards like all the time, but it has been disruptions and disruptions and disruptions. Could it be like, because I said sick, maybe you even got sick, you weren't expecting that. You know, I don't like getting sick because it's hard when we're sick, you know, we can't do anything. We just lay there and like with fever, like, blah, you know, so or something else happens. Something else happens. So this kind of feels like for you, something just kept happening. One damn thing after another just kept happening. And then you dealt with that. And then something else happened. And then you dealt with that. And all of a sudden you thought like, yeah, okay, now I can focus on it. And then it was like, no, then this happened. And then that happened. But you have lotus, blue butterfly. The lotus makes me think, you know, lotus and the 11 here. So you've really been on like a path. Like you've really been like on a, could be like a spiritual path or something where you had to cleanse out like a lot of things. So maybe that was why there was so many things happening, because there was so much going on within your soul and within your energy. Okay, pile number 3, beautiful reading for you. And the ending is good. You are back on track. There is peace, there is fun, there is happiness, there is building your empire, there is success and achievements. And I mean, yeah, you feeling damn good. So yeah, you deserve it. After all these things that you went, yeah, with some of you, I really think you've been going through a roller coaster ride actually. So you really deserve all these good things coming to you. Now it's about time that you start to enjoy the fruits of your hard labor. And that's what I see now, that you're going to start enjoying the fruits of your hard labor. It's not going to be those one damn thing after another happening over and over again. Yeah, I feel like really like the path is going to be so much more easy and clearer from now on. Doesn't mean bad things doesn't happen, but I think you're done with those big roller coaster loops. Yeah, I feel like you're done with that. No more loops here. So part 3, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, part 3, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.